Marketing. Hello and welcome to the marketing session. We'll talk about market research, identifying your customer and how to reach them, the importance of a business name and logo, and methods of marketing. From signage, collateral, advertising, promotion, and direct mail to online or digital marketing strategies. We'll also explore how to set up a business website and the basics of search engine optimization or SEO, and search engine marketing or SEM. Here's what you can expect in this session. What is marketing? Business marketing, traditional marketing, online digital marketing, consistency in marketing, top 10 do's and don'ts. Are you ready? Let's get started. What is marketing? That's a great question, and it will help you understand why it's so important for your business. Marketing is how you establish your business presence or brand, the way that you communicate the value of your product or service to your target audience, and how, where, and at what price you sell. Everything from your business name to your logo, the words and messages you choose, the packaging, signage, website, location, and more all feed into the overall marketing and your unique brand. Sources often refer to the 7 P's of marketing: product, price, promotion, place, packaging, position, and people. Product, what are you selling? Price, how much will you sell it for? Promotion, how will customers learn about your product or service? Place, where and how will your customers buy your product or service? Packaging, how will your item be sold? Do you need packaging? Positioning, what is the value proposition compared to others in your market? Are you the low price leader, specialty item, high-end, etc.? People, who will you communicate to? Customers, partners, investors, the community? As you think about marketing your product or service, it's good to consider each one of these. Business marketing. The marketing strategy for your business will be your plan for reaching your customers. So to begin, you need to ask yourself, who is my customer? The more you know and can define about your customer, the better your marketing plan can be. You can tailor your plan to your customer. For example, your marketing plan will be different based upon whether your customer is a college student, a business executive, or a parent with children. Will your customers primarily find you through online searches, through word-of-mouth references, seeing a logo and phone number on a car or truck, or by walking past your storefront? There are different marketing tools that will be effective for different customers. In order to learn your customers and your customers' preferences, as well as your competition, it's important to conduct market research. Market research. Your competitors can be an excellent resource when it comes to market research. Start by making a list of the most successful businesses that fall within your field of interest. Research, and if possible, consider visiting these businesses and be prepared to ask questions that are most important to you. You can benefit from their experience by copying successful marketing plans, including selling methods, pricing, and advertising. Whether studying a competitor or conducting other research, learn as much as you can about the needs of your customer. Here are some questions to ask yourself in the process. Will your customer be looking for convenience, pricing, quality, and/or service? What are the scenarios in which your customer will be searching for or needing your product? Where will they look? What is the best way to reach your customer where they are? Is your product or service something that would generate a repeat customer, such as a food truck or cleaning service? Or is it likely to be a one-time engagement, such as a wedding cake? How does this influence your marketing strategy? Could you create a subscription or frequent buyer plan? Will you have foot traffic where your customer may happen upon your business based on signs or an attractive storefront or window? Would they be inclined to stop in their way to work or on their way home? Is your location busy on the weekends or weekdays, and how does this all align with your customers' habits? As you can see, there is a lot to learn and consider when you conduct market research and learn about your customers. Answering these questions and doing your research will help you come up with a plan. One of the best ways to learn about your customers, especially after you start your business, is through customer feedback. Pay attention to the valuable information your customers give you. The importance of a good name and logo. Now we're talking about brand recognition through your name and logo. Think about your favorite brand. What stands out to you? Probably the name and most likely the logo. Deciding on a name for your business is one of the most important decisions you'll make. How can you ensure your name is a good one? A good name is easy to remember, simple to spell and pronounce, clearly says what you do, stirs customer interest, doesn't confuse you with a similar business, has a positive ring to it, evokes a visual image, doesn't limit you to a geographic location or to a product. Equally important is your business logo. A memorable logo adds to your marketability. It will establish your name and brand recognition, and it will enhance the image you wish to create. Your logo can be used on all company materials, including signs, business cards, brochures, invoices, your website, gift boxes, labels, and shipping containers. You can design a logo yourself or hire a graphic designer to help you. Freelance graphic designers can be found on sites such as Fiverr or Upwork, where you can preview samples of their work as well as pricing before you contact them. In addition to a business name and logo, you might consider a tagline. A tagline is a short phrase that helps people identify your business. For example, Disneyland's tagline is "the happiest place on earth," and Nike's is "just do it." When creating a tagline, it's best to keep it simple and keep it short. Trademarking and legal issues to look out for. When deciding on your company name, tagline, logo, and artwork, check to ensure your choices are not currently protected under trademark, copyright, or intellectual property laws by someone else. Consult a lawyer on this issue in order to avoid unpleasant surprises. For example, the possibility that your company tagline belongs to someone else. You can also do a quick check at the U.S. Patent and Trademarks Office at uspto.gov for existing intellectual property. Remember to frequently check into the Patent and Trademark Office, as sometimes it takes several months for other companies' information to show up on the website. Now we'll talk about a few marketing tools. Before the internet changed the way we communicate, there were many marketing approaches that are still effective today. Let's begin by talking about some traditional marketing tools: signage, storefront, and collateral. Marketing can be as simple as branding your car with a logo magnet to promote your business and contact information when you drive to an appointment. Much less expensive and permanent than painted car branding. Marketing can be a sign with your business name and logo hanging in your window of your store or put on a sidewalk. Marketing can be business cards or uniforms with your logo. Marketing can be printed brochures, flyers, product catalogs, newsletters, customer case studies, and more. All of these items can be thought as marketing collateral. Advertising and promotion. There are free and paid ways to promote your business. Advertising refers to paid opportunities, and typically you are paying for space or for an audience. Before spending advertising dollars, it's a good idea to determine your objectives: budget, media plan, where, when, and how long you're going to advertise, and creative approach. A basic rule of promotion and advertising is do what you do best and hire what you don't. You might want to hire someone to help you with graphic design, writing your message or copy, or assisting with where and how your ads are placed. There are many types of paid media opportunities to deliver your message. Here are a few commonly used: print, newspapers and magazines, radio/streaming services, television, including cable, direct mail, newsletters, local marketing opportunities, i.e. chambers of commerce and networking events, trade shows, industry events, email, and internet. Every entrepreneur learns through experience that there's a most effective way to spend advertising dollars for a business. This can be hit or miss for the beginner and very costly. So once again, learn from previous mistakes of your competitors. Find out and follow how the most successful competitors advertise and promote their products or services. Some promotion opportunities are free and help create a positive image for your business. Examples include features or news stories in newspapers or magazines, or speaking engagements at an industry event. Local newspapers, even the free ones, are very effective. You can share news about your business with a press release. If your press release has context beyond just an announcement, it's more likely to get noticed and possibly covered in print or online media. Editorial space is much more valuable to you than paid space, and it's free. These are the types of marketing activities that are also known as public relations, or PR. Mailing lists and direct mail. Before you start your business, you can begin developing a database of future customers you wish to target. This list can be used for direct mail, invitations, and newsletters. Your database could include specific individuals, companies, and groups by location. You can also pay for lists of names based on zip codes, interests, buying habits, etc., through list companies or mailing services. Some mailing services offer a full package where they identify the contacts to create a list, produce the mailing collateral, such as postcards or flyers, and send them to your target list. Direct mail campaigns, such as this, can be very effective for some businesses. Online or digital marketing. Now let's talk about online or digital marketing. Marketing tools and tactics that use the internet. Websites. Many small businesses choose to have an online presence in some way. This could be social media accounts such as Facebook or Instagram, a crowdsourced review site such as Yelp, a business listing on Google, or a business website, just to name a few. One of the best tools for online marketing is a website. It provides a way for people to quickly and easily learn about your business. A customer is looking for a product or service may first do an online search to investigate options. This is a way a website can build credibility with customers, as well as allowing you to capture leads and track visitors. Your website should be an accurate representation of your company. It can also be a source for e-commerce if you decide to sell your product or service online. Because there's a lot to learn about e-commerce, there's a separate session on that topic. How to set up your business website. There are several steps to setting up your business website. 1. Register your domain name. Each website has its own unique name, such as Amazon.com or Google.com. This is your domain name. It's a unique name that identifies you to all other computers on the internet. There are a number of companies known as registrars that will assist you in registering your website's name. Here are some of the registrar examples, among many. Domain.com, GoDaddy, Namecheap, Bluehost, Google Domains. Find an easy-to-remember .com name for your site and check to ensure that your desired name is available. You can do a quick Google search, and many registrar sites will have a domain availability checker. Once you've successfully registered your domain name, it will remain in your name and control for as long as you pay for it. Always check the pricing, length of term, and any hidden fees. To completely secure a name, it's not a bad idea to also buy the .co and .org and .biz extensions for it. You can get creative with extensions and buy the ones such as .coffee or .zone. Just be sure to evaluate the price of each to determine if it's worth the price to buy additional extensions. 2. Host your website. Securing a domain name does not mean you have a website, but it's the first step to setting one up. The files that make up your website still need a place to reside, so the website can be available to someone who types in your address or your domain name. You may choose to buy or lease. In the vast majority of cases, people lease hosting spaces. Most of the companies that you can buy your domain will also offer hosting packages for your site. You should also attach an email to your domain through the host provider. For example, if your name is www.myownbusiness.com, your email should be something like name@myownbusiness.com or info@myownbusiness.com or orders@myownbusiness.com, etc. Cheaper is not always better. Check hosting company packages to compare a domain with hosting and email, and read reviews on usability and reliability. Hosting services can also provide user statistics, which track the number of visitors to your site and behavior of those visitors on your site. This can be insightful in terms of user experience and if your visitors are finding the information they need. 3. Secure your website. Add an SSL certificate. If you're selling anything or taking important information on your website, you're going to want an SSL, Secure Sockets Layer certificate. An SSL certificate provides authentication for a website and is used to secure and encrypt sensitive information like credit cards, usernames, passwords, and other private data sent over the internet. Most hosting companies offer SSL certificates that can be purchased for your domain. Website pages secured with SSL are those branded with the HTTPS rather than HTTP in their URL addresses. 4. Build and design your website. There are several ways to build your website. You could hire a professional web developer to create a custom website, build your own, or use an existing template from a hosting website. Most of the companies that you can purchase your hosting and domain packages from have some website templates to make building your own website easier. You can customize the template with your own colors, fonts, images, text, and graphics to fit your brand. If you plan to add an e-commerce capability to your website, links to your social media, or perhaps a blog, be sure the template you choose provides a way to add these features. Website builders and CMS platforms. Website builder platforms, also called content management systems or CMS, such as Shopify or Wix, allow you to create and manage a website without much prior knowledge of web design. These WYSIWYG, or what you see is what you get editors, allow you to easily insert text and graphics onto your page without any coding required. You can see what it will look like as you go. They also have pre-defined templates you could customize. Example CMS platforms, to name a few, are Shopify, Wix, Squarespace, WordPress plus WooCommerce, Google Sites, and Weebly. These platforms have powerful capabilities, and some are more user-friendly than others. Do your research and also search tutorial videos, which can be very helpful, especially to navigate advanced features. Hire a professional web developer. Before hiring a web developer, it's important to determine the purpose and the budget of your website, as well as the ongoing maintenance needs. It's also helpful to have an idea of whether you would like your site to be one page, providing different information to visitors as they scroll down, or do you prefer your site to have several pages, allowing users to click different tabs or menu options to find additional information? Consider how many clicks it will take for your users to find the most important information. Look at other websites the developer has created and ask for references. Once you've identified your developer, negotiate through a written contract the specific responsibilities of the developer, the timeline for the project completion, and a complete budget for the total project. Be sure the final publishing of the site is included. This may include arrangements for ongoing maintenance for the site, depending on how frequently you need to make changes, how complex your site is, and whether you use advanced features like shopping cart or scheduling tool. You may keep it simple and hire a freelancer to build and publish your site, where you would be responsible for the ongoing maintenance and updates. Or you may choose to hire a developer for an ongoing contract to provide changes, updates, and improvements to your website. Add e-commerce capabilities. Once you have your website built, you may want to add e-commerce capabilities so that you can sell or conduct transactions for your business online. Several tools allow you to incorporate shopping carts or e-commerce functions into your website. You can learn more about e-commerce in another session. Here are some tips for developing a successful website. Make your site easy to use. No matter how cutting edge your website design is, never forget the basics of user experience. If a visitor can't navigate successfully through your site, the chances of achieving your goal of the site, i.e. a lead or sale, will decrease. Keep in mind the goals of your website and tailor the user experience journey to optimize those goals. A call to action, also known as a CTA or a C2A, is a button or question which prompts users to respond. Make sure you have a call to action on each page and that it's easy to identify and aligns with your goals. For example, if you have a goal for a user to purchase a product, do you have a buy now or where to buy action button that's easy to see? Make your site easy to find and identify. As you will learn when we cover search engine optimization or SEO, the words you choose for your website can help your customers find you, especially the words on your homepage. Search engines will pick up words and phrases from your page and use them in complex algorithms to share your site based on searches. Also important are the descriptions that appear in the search engine results page, or SERP, when your website is listed. Most important of these is the title tag or meta tag. The title tag is a word that creates a title of a web page. In this example, a search for SCU Mobi yields this result. The title tag just below the URL address is Free Online Courses, My Own Business Institute. As you can see, the title tag plays an important role in telling viewers what www.scu.edu/Moby is, rather than just repeating the URL. An effective title tag can help identify what your business does. As you consider word choice for your website, it's important to provide authentic, useful content for your readers and customers and not focus on only optimizing your words for SEO. Consider SEO and SEM. We all use search engines to find things online. Popular search engines include Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Wiki.com, SwissCows, StartPage, and many others. There are thousands of well-designed websites, but very few are visible on search engines. Almost 90% of internet users today use search engines to find information they need, and over 3.5 billion searches are done per day worldwide. Search engines have great capacity to drive traffic to your website, yet many businesses are not registered with search engines, and few new entrepreneurs have the know-how to tap into this resource. Search engine optimization, SEO, and search engine marketing, SEM, are key terms people use when discussing search engines as marketing tools. Search engine optimization, a method of getting your website pages to rank higher in search engines, or to appear at the top of SERPs. Traffic to your website that comes through SEO is referred to as organic search traffic. Search engine marketing. Similar in concept to SEO, SEM uses paid advertising to increase your search engine rankings and to ensure that your business, products, or services are visible to search results. It is also known as pay-per-click, or PPC. Key components of a successful SEO. Here are some key components to achieve successful search engine optimization for your website. Start with a descriptive domain name. The domain name you choose is important because the name itself can help your website be more relevant on search engines. Pick a domain name that is easy for clients to remember. Submit to top engines. Submit your website for review and indexing only to top search engines where people are actually doing their searches, such as Google, Yahoo, MSN, etc. Be careful to read the submission guidelines for each search engine before submitting. For example, look at Google's search engine guidelines. Check in with Google frequently, as they sometimes have classes for business owners on how to master optimization on their platform. Make sure your business is included in common business listings online. Register for Google Places or other business listings. The more your business is visible on the internet, the higher your optimization will go. Focus on your homepage. Your homepage is the single most important thing about your site. Your homepage represents your business and its image. Make sure you focus on developing the content and the relevancy to search engines for this page. Develop content-rich pages. Add content that includes keywords and phrases you're targeting. Many search engines consider the location of keywords on your site, along with their frequency, to assess how relevant your site is to those keywords. Keep an eye on your competition. Stay informed of your competition's rankings. Top-ranked pages rank well for a reason, so see what you can do to be more competitive. Can you offer something they do not offer? Add new content. Keep your website fresh and updated with new content. Your visitors will appreciate it, and search engines will look favorably upon it. Network with others. Expand your link popularity by gaining more inbound links to your site. Get the word out and let other sites know about your site and how to link it. The more links coming into your site, the more doorways you open for visitors to find you. Review the title tags. Make sure the title tags across your pages are all relevant to the particular page. Your domain name is not a good idea for a title tag. Make sure your title tag fits what your business does and matches content to your website. Consider pay-per-click advertising. Pay-per-click offers local search options to better reach a targeted audience and will allow you to choose a maximum dollar amount per day that you are willing to spend to fit your budget. Review your activity logs. Activity logs, or service statistics, provide you with statistics on the number of visitors coming to your site, where the visitors come from, and what keywords are used. Some web servers/hosts provide this information for free. Google also offers this as a free service called Google Analytics. Provide useful content. Don't just sell. These days, it's not enough to have a website that lists your products and services and provides a shopping cart for purchases. If you want visitors to return, you'll want to provide meaningful content and a mix of serve and sell-based content. Serve-based content is information that you are providing to address the needs of your user, follower, or customer. For example, a tax consultant site might publish tax tips and offer links to IRS forms. A catering service could post a blog on how to host a party successfully. Sell-based content is like the name suggests. It's meant to sell something to a user, follower, or customer. On your website, this additional content could be a form of a blog or a landing page, a specific web page you design as a part of your online marketing to capture leads, or informative pages like top 10 lists or how-to instructions, before and after images, customer case studies, testimonials, or a photo gallery of past projects or helpful resources page. You can update this content once a week, month, or quarter, however works for you, to keep visitors checking back. The content can be used for both website and social media channels as a means to bring visitors from your website to your social and vice versa to encourage cross-promotion. Optimize your site for mobile viewing. The majority of the internet browsing today is done on a mobile device, and most website building platforms have templates that are built for desktop, tablet, and mobile views. So be sure to check each view and make sure that the website displays correctly. If you have advanced features, test them on mobile devices to make sure searching, scheduling, ordering, or purchasing can be done as easily with a desktop computer. Utilize social media to drive web traffic. Include access to your social media accounts on your website. Place your social media icons with appropriate links onto navigation headers and footers. This shows you're active on social media and encourages your customers to engage with you beyond your website. Here's an example of serve-based content in a social media post form that directs a user back to the website. This example is from a bakery. Cake decorating for beginners. Learn how to make beautiful cakes for any occasion. Visit our website this week for simple and easy frosting techniques, our favorite pro tips and tricks, fun ideas, and a short list of tools to enhance your design. Join us on Facebook Live this Wednesday as we create a beautiful ombre floral buttercream birthday cake. Link in bio. Example of a sell-based content as social media post form from the same bakery would prompt a customer to inquire or visit the website for more information. Learn everything you need to know about cake decorating. Take our Cake Decorating 101 course and learn simple frosting techniques, piping tips, fondant application, and more. Online or in-person classes offered. Take just one or a whole series. Receive 20% off any item in the bakery with a class purchase, equipment and tools included. Transform your cake designs for all upcoming occasions. Get started today. Have questions? Feel free to comment below. Website best practices. When having someone else design your webpage once it's completed, ask for all the files related to the website and be sure to get any important account information like usernames and passwords. This way, if for some reason the designer is no longer available or something happens to your site, you can give these files to another designer for them to work. Additionally, always have a backup of your website. Your hosting provider may offer automatic backup systems that you would have to set up, usually with a small fee. Backups are best done on a hosting site, where all files reside. Setting up automatic backups will save you time and a headache in case anything happens to your site. If you have a recent backup, you can always restore the previous version of your website. Online or digital marketing, social media. Let's switch gears to talk about social media marketing. Utilizing social media marketing to drive website traffic is just one way social networks can promote your business. Social networks are a cost-effective way to reach existing and new customers, whether or not you decide to have a website as well. Popular social media sites include platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, and many more. There are also sites that publish crowdsourced reviews in certain industries like TripAdvisor or across industries such as Yelp. Nextdoor is a popular community-based social network, and there are many others by interest or industry. Depending on your audience, one platform might be a better fit than another. Likewise, you might decide a website is better for your business than social media, or vice versa. It's a good idea to think about your business and customer to determine what the best marketing strategy is for you. For example, if you sell homemade jewelry, a photo-based platform like Instagram, Facebook, or a website might be a good fit. Or if you're providing online exercise classes where you're producing a lot of video, you might consider creating a YouTube channel to grow your audience. If you're an electrician, it might be most important to include a list of services, location, serviced, license number, insurance information, contact information, and possibly some customer reviews. In this case, a website alone might be the best option, or a website and Yelp page. Here are some things to consider when pursuing social media marketing. What is your product or service? Think about your product or service and how you plan to sell it. Do you have frequent updates, special offers, menu changes, or other reasons that you would need frequently to update your customers? Or is your product or service fairly consistent so the information doesn't need to change often? Can your product or service be visually represented? Who are your customers? Where do your target customers typically go for information, and how do they shop? What type of content do you generate for your business? Do you typically create a lot of photos or visual elements? Do you create videos? Are there opportunities to provide before and after comparisons or do product features? What information would you like to provide to your customers about your business, and how is that best represented? How much time do you have to engage with online marketing? Social media can take up a lot of time. It's important to be consistent with your online presence. For example, you don't want to post on social media 3 times a day for a week and then not post again for several months. Decide on a pace that is sustainable for you and makes sense for your business. Whether once a week or once a month, your online updates should make sense for you and your business. Keep in mind, not only do you need to create posts, but customers will interact, so you'll want to respond. This takes time as well. What should you post about? Content and copy. What should you post about? There are many ways to engage audiences on social media. In general, a post that includes a visual element are more popular than posts that are just text. Here are a few suggestions of things you might want to post about. Updates to your product or service offering and new products. Seasonal specials or changes. Changes to hours. Coupons. Before and after photos. Topics or tips that will be of interest to your customer. Customer testimonials. Product demonstrations. Short video clips, 30 seconds or less. What should you write in your captions? Captions, or copy, meaning the words that accompany your images in a post, are largely a matter of preference. It is a good idea to do some research to understand common terms and keywords that customers search when looking for a product or service such as the one your business provides. Using these common words can improve your search engine optimization as well. Some platforms might limit the number of characters. As a result, you might need to get creative with the way you say things in a post. Keep in mind the greatest number of people will read the first word of your post as they skim through feeds. Fewer will read the second word, and so on. These examples illustrate the difference. Sample post number 1. Ever wonder how to show someone your love when it's a special occasion like Valentine's Day? There's so many options to choose from. How about flowers this year? Our store has many different bouquets, and this year, for the first time, we're including chocolate with some of our purchases. Visit our website to learn more. Sample post 2. Flowers, hashtag Valentine's Day special, free box of chocolates from @ChocolateStoreHandle with every dozen roses purchased, while supplies last. Visit www.sampleflowerstore.com for details or to order. Hashtags and handles. Hashtags. It can be helpful to include hashtags or handles in a post. Hashtags, or #, provide a way for users to follow and search for topics. For example, if you add small biz ideas to your Twitter post, someone who searches #smallbizideas will see your post. Do some research to make a list of hashtags others in your industry are using. Create your own, or use a combination of existing and new hashtags. Handles. Handles are identifiers or names that people, organizations, or groups use in each social media platform. By including a handle for someone or something in your social media post, you are tagging that person or organization. Tagging is a way of cross-referencing or cross-promoting online. As shown in the previous example, if you are a flower shop and you're offering a Valentine's Day promotion for a free box of chocolates with every dozen roses, you could add a handle of the chocolate supplier to your social media. That supplier would see/receive your tag, and they could share that post with their audience. Be sure to use the right handle for each specific platform. Helpful creative tools. You don't have to be a graphic designer to create images for your website or social media posts. Tools like Canva provide a free platform to design and create a variety of graphic images that can be used for websites, social posts, flyers, signs, and other collateral. Helpful management tools. It can be difficult to manage several social media accounts at once. You may want to schedule posts in advance or monitor your engagements, post the same photo on several platforms, share social media marketing responsibilities across a few members of your team, and more. There are helpful social media management tools that allow you to do this all in one place. Some include Hootsuite, Social Pilot, Sprinkler, Sprout Social, Zoho Social, just to name a few. Many offer free trials so you can try it out before deciding which one to use. Online or digital marketing, email, and text. Email marketing. Email marketing is one of the most important channels for e-commerce businesses. Having an engaged and active email list is more powerful than having a huge following on social media. This is because subscribers have made an active choice to receive more communication from you. Your customers make this choice by signing up for a newsletter, clicking a box to receive ongoing communication, or opting into your mailing list. It's important to note that it's not an ethical practice to add someone to your mailing list just because you have their contact information. Choice to opt in for ongoing communication should be the customer's, and there should be an easy way to opt out in every communication. In 2022, global email users amounted to 4.26 billion users. This figure is set to grow to over 4.73 billion in 2026. That's more than half the world's population. Through email marketing, you have the power to reach people 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Invite your customers to opt in to receive a newsletter or notices of specials running at your business. Make this information relevant, useful to your customer. Consider providing a coupon that will give them a discount on their next purchase. A well-thought-out email marketing strategy using broadcast or drip campaigns can earn you a higher return on investment, or ROI. Here are a few types of email campaigns. Types of email marketing. Broadcast email. A single email that is sent to a large group of contacts all at once. Broadcast emails work best in awareness campaigns designed to inform your readers and promote new announcements. Drip campaign, a series of emails often triggered by one action. Such actions include a welcome email to a new subscriber, abandoned cart reminder, or post-purchase follow-up. This type of email campaign is created and scheduled based on a subscriber's entry into the drip campaign. Example, a customer adds a product to their cart and enters their email address, but they do not complete the purchase and leave the website. 2 hours later, they receive an email reminding them that they did not finish their purchase. If a customer still doesn't complete their purchase, they're reminded a day or two later. Although this time, a promotional code is added to give them an incentive to complete the purchase. Drip campaigns can be very effective and only need to be set up once, and then keep an eye on their performance. Email automation. A single email or series that is sent automatically based on a customer or user action. There are platforms that can help set up email automation. A note on data collection and privacy compliance. When dealing with email marketing, which involves collecting user data, complying to privacy law is mandatory. If you conduct business globally, particularly in the European Union or EU, become familiar with General Data Protection Regulation or GDPR. GDPR is a data privacy and security law drafted and passed by the EU, but imposes obligations onto organizations anywhere, so long as they target or collect data related to people in the EU. So GDPR's purpose is to protect users' data and privacy. In terms of email marketing, what the GDPR does is clarify the terms of consent, requiring an organization to ask for an affirmative opt-in to be able to send communications. You must also make it easy for people to change their mind and opt out. An email violates GDPR if it does not present the option to unsubscribe and is sent to someone who never signed up for it or does not advertise a service related to one the receiver uses. There are also general best practices for email marketing, but legally speaking, it should not be ignored. Look more into GDPR to be sure you are covered if you are conducting business globally. Text or SMS, MMS message marketing. Text message marketing can be an effective tool as well, and generally a more personal connection than other digital marketing efforts. Text marketing isn't appropriate for every situation, but it can be effective for exclusive coupons, limited specials, and new offerings your customers can make use of right away. It's important to be aware of text marketing laws to avoid penalties and fines. Under the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, TCPA, in the U.S., businesses may not send messages to consumers without their consent. Businesses are required to obtain explicit written consent to add subscribers to their subscription list. As consumers opt in to text, SMS, MMS marketing campaigns, they must receive clear disclosure of the messages they receive, and they must agree to receive them on their mobile devices. Consumers must also have a way to unsubscribe. Similar laws exist in the EU through GDPR, in Canada through Canada's anti-spam legislation, CASL, and the Privacy and Electronic Communications Regulations, PECR, and Data Protection Act in the United Kingdom. Consistency in marketing. No matter what marketing strategies you pursue for your business, traditional, online, or both, it's a good idea to be consistent with your message and wording, as well as your look and feel across all marketing channels: website, social media, signs, business cards, and other collateral. Each of these marketing channels help define your brand, so be sure your business name is always spelled the same way. Don't abbreviate it in one place and not another, for example. Use the same or similar words and messages, and choose a color scheme that is consistent everywhere. This will help customers recognize your brand and know they've come to the right place, whether in a store or online. Top 10 do's and don'ts. The top 10 do's. 1. Make sure you follow all GDPR guidelines with email marketing and when contacting customers globally. 2. Know the customer. Create a marketing plan around who you want to reach and how you want to reach them. 3. Create a social media posting schedule and stick to it. Make sure your schedule is feasible and sustainable and include time to respond to comments and questions on your posts. 4. Check the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office when creating a company name, tagline, logo, and artwork. 5. Browse different registrar and hosting providers for your website and choose one that best suits your business needs and budget. 6. Consider the 7 P's of marketing and the role they play in your marketing plan for your business. 7. Use the power of emailing for your advantage. An engaged and active email list can be more powerful than a large social media following. 8. Conduct market research. Consider looking into how competitors run their business and take note of what does and doesn't work. 9. Consider all forms of marketing: social media, email, text, etc., and choose which is right for your business. 10. Choose the words for your website carefully, especially your homepage, by researching what people are searching for to find your site. Choosing words your customers are searching for can help your SEO so your website can be found more easily. Top 10 don'ts. Number 1, don't jump into business without a clear marketing strategy based on market research. 2, don't confuse your audience by using different logos, colors, fonts, and messages for each of your marketing channels. 3, don't ignore the power and usefulness of email marketing and traditional marketing, and don't rely solely on social media. 4, don't just sell on your website. Provide useful information and a mix of serve and sell content. 5, don't send emails and text messages to consumers without their consent or ignore privacy laws, such as TCPA, GDPR, CASL, or PECR. 6, don't skip security encryption for your website, especially if you plan to add e-commerce capabilities. 7, don't ignore SEO when choosing words for your website and online marketing. Research how people search for your product or service. 8. Don't forget to back up your website and save the files somewhere safe. 9. Don't hire a web developer without a written contract detailing specific responsibilities, timeline for the project completion, and a complete budget for the total project. 10. Don't create a company name, logo, tagline, and artwork without checking with the U.S. Trademark and Patent Office. Congratulations, you've now completed the marketing session. If you've already started your business plan, you might consider adding some of these strategies to your roadmap. Feel free to pause now and review or download any of the resources from this session online, or continue to the next session for more information. Moby's free business plan and other worksheets, checklists, and templates are also available to you for download. Good luck! You're just getting started. This session can be taken on its own or as a part of a full course to earn a certificate of completion and/or digital badge from Moby and Santa Clara University. If you're taking this as a part of a course or want to enroll, be sure to log on and take the corresponding quiz or final exam as appropriate. You can access more topics, courses, and helpful information for your business at www.scu.edu/MOBI.